that Atiku Abubakar stands as now the leader of the PDP. Shouldn't him have reigning on anyone who is trying to scuttle things in the party? One will imagine that Atiku Abubakar should have been the conscience of the party, such that he should be able to galvanize everyone and help the party to straighten things out. Don't you think, Mr. Momodu?
Two things. You said they claim that they've labored for the party. As a matter of fact, the party has labored for most of them. They've gained more from the party than the party ever gained from them. That's number one. Number two, have you seen a woman who will fall into labor, and then after delivering the baby, you will now say because you are fighting your husband for whatever reason, you are going to kill your baby? Is that possible? That's what they are doing. It's simple logic. I went to Ife, Great Ife. We were taught logic. These guys don't apply logic to everything they are saying. You are saying Atiku should rein them in. How? When Atiku is their main target. You heard everything that Governor of Fayose said last night. Saying Atiku should get out of politics. Is that democracy? I don't care if Atiku decides he doesn't want to run. That is his personal business. But it is not Fayose that will tell Atiku whether to run or not to run. Why? If he says Atiku is too old to run, let him come out. I challenge him. I know he's a very bold person normally. Let him come out and say Tinubu should not run in 2027. Let Wike come and tell Tinubu not to run in 2027. You see, we fought for this democracy. I am a part-time politician. I'm a man of modest income. I'm not chasing anything in PDP or outside PDP. But I just want Nigeria to be good. Because if Nigeria is good, Nigeria parades some of the greatest human beings on earth. If Nigeria is good, you don't need a godfather. If Nigeria is good, you don't have to depend on politics, for a living. A lot of people in Nigeria depend permanently, parasitically on politics for a living. And we've told them many times, you lost an election, a primary in 2022, get over it, get a life. You are crying like a baby every day. A baby whose lollipop has been taken away from me. Every day they are crying. Atiku defeated you. Get a life. And you already have a life. God has been kind to you. You did well as governor in Rivers. I've always said it. Now you are a minister. Why don't you just face that business? But I don't blame them. It is the president who has refused to rein them in. It's not Atiku that will rein them in because they don't report to Atiku. Atiku is not their boss. And Atiku is not dictatorial. There is not a single state that Atiku controls in Nigeria where we say the governor is under its watch. No. Atiku is a businessman who lives his life quietly with his family, runs his chain of businesses, admirably. So let these guys leave him alone to face his life. Let them also face their own lives. But if they like, let them kill PDP. It's obvious that they don't care if PDP dies. They are only holding PDP by the jugular because they are hoping that in the future they'll be able to use PDP to achieve their own personal ambition. There is no doubt that some people within that group still have, and that is what will ultimately also scatter them, because I know 2 or 3 of them who also have their personal ambitions. But there is one of them that's so rambunctious enough that will never agree any other person to take charge, because he must always be in charge. So Damagun and Co, they know what they are doing. If I are Damagun, what more do you want? Now we're losing elections due to lack of concentration, not because PDP is not popular ordinarily, but it requires concerted effort. You cannot work for 2 masters. You want to work for APC, at the same time work for PDP. That's chaos.
That's what we're ready to hear. He's so right. Okay, he's an Atiku guy, by the way. However, PDP itself is already gone. Here you get. Tinubu controls what happened there. As long as we're Wike, is holding hot there as well. But there's so much that could be politically permutated towards the 2027. Like I said, I have so much to say on it, but I won't have much time to say them, right? So I'll leave us at that. And then I will take calls, just so that we reduce the tension later in the evening when I come up with another comprehensive gist. So thank you for spending your money with me. To those of you who will likely continue with your work now, you can. And to others who probably are already in their own lunch, and you would like to add your own contribution to this conversation, this hour, the line is going to be opened in a minute. And then we can have maybe 2-3 calls, have some level of add-ons, especially on this, the turn-off event, okay, where Bobrisky is finally being dragged to take responsibility for what he started. And a little bit of a breather for the whistleblower, very dark man. You can have your shots now. I will be back in a minute. But if you have to go, remember, try not to like it, broadcast, like it before you go. Right? And thank you. Thank you, everyone. Yes, let me check on our line and make sure that it's actually really working, so that you don't just sit there and keep trying and then it's just keep cutting off, because that happened too. Okay, I appreciate this. OE1 of OE or Foley. I don't know if I pronounce that right, but bless you, Baba, and thanks so much for your super chat as well. There's something about the super chat. Also, there's something about the Abai Mayegun a coffee. Do you know that whenever my people get generous on Mayegun's Diary Political, there are those, okay, who sit there, and what they do most of the time is they just do conversion. Okay, they do conversion and be like, how much is that? And how much is this? Listen, this is 2024. Just in case if you have forgotten. gone are the days. I don't know what it is now in Nigeria, though, because I believe it's the same as well. You see, gone are the days where people are mounting, they are mounting antenna to watch TV or get to listen to news. You see, these days, everything is now more digital and digitally connected. Enough that even your conventional TV stations in all over the world now, they are going digital, whereby you do not need a whole big building anymore, mast and all of that other stuff to reach massive number of people all over the world. You probably don't even need too much of degrees, okay, to put together content that appeals to different kind of audience all over the world. And these days, monetized content has empowered millions of people all over the world. Okay. And the whole tool is there to support different content creators and all that. So if some of you are still used to tuning to a channel this, channel 215, TV station and all of that, it's all right. Okay. But everything is more like online now. So if you see my audience here and there showing their own support to my platform, right? It shouldn't be anybody's headache to some extent. I mean, it shouldn't be your headache, okay? Because it is what the world has become now, right? And I understand that back in the days, it takes a lot to put together something like this. It takes a lot. And it takes a lot of editorial check and that to put things together like this. But this is 2024. If you go onto TikTok per se, and you see how people are kind of supporting their different, content creators and all that, you probably will be, pinching yourself and be like, what has the world turned to these days? What has this and that? Sure, you get, don't pinch yourself. It is what the world is now. Okay. And there are many other ways though, where people actually really make their money and support and all that. So when I see some of these losers, they come around to downplay what I do here, or to just super chat, PayPal and all of this stuff. No, I am doing a very, very critical sort of, mental awakening job. People want to create content to laugh, joke, and all that. I am creating content that gets people's subconsciousness awoken. You get that? It is political. Mayegun's diary political, as I put it, political. I think it's the Mexican word for politics, political, right? So something that has its own audience, where a lot of people get not just watch for watching's sake, they are connected. And we are not many. We are not many that create constant content that talks about the political side of our existence and how some people are taking advantage of us because of our ignorance, right? Are getting away with a lot when they shouldn't. So this platform gives that opportunity for people of like minds to review issues, contribute to it, discuss it, or even much like they disagree, they agree, all that stuff. It's a great job. Enough that I appreciate everybody that spends their time with me every now and then, right? So don't limit it to super chats, this, super chat that. Don't really get off that much. So again, I think our line is not really that lining up, unfortunately. So I am going to possibly just call it a noon so that I can possibly go get ready. Go get ready for later in the evening, or go get ready for the evening. It's going to give me more time to be able to get ready. Okay. So thank you so much, everyone. Let's go get ready for tonight. I appreciate this. And to those who are just getting onto their own afternoon, to those of us who are already preparing for the evening, I will say, I'll see you later. Okay? So thanks so much. And don't forget this. The most important role expected of you is like the broadcast and then share it. It's so important. Liking it gives it more, what do you call that thing again? It gives it more visual, or is it called visibility, right? Visibility. So it means that other people can come across it. I'm going to do some cutting of the videos now and put them on shots, like 3 minutes, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 2 minutes. I'm going to put a lot of that on when I get off from here. And there is a replay from last night that will be coming up also soon, right? Thank you so much for spending your morning, afternoon, and possibly your evening with me. I will see you later in the next 3.5 hours. See you.
Mayegun làwa mọ̀ làmọ̀ tó dòdòdò.
Mayegun Diary, Nayibi #1.
Mayegun làwa mọ̀ làmọ̀ tó dòdòdò.
Mayegun Diary, Nayibi #1.
Mayegun ti dé o ọ̀rẹ́ ará ìlú.
Mayegun Diary, Nayibi #1.
Lórí Facebook, lórí YouTube.
Mayegun Diary, Nayibi #1.
Gbogbo bó ṣe ń lọ ni Mayegun já wa sí.
Mayegun Diary, Nayibi #1.
Àṣírí ọ̀jẹ̀lú kì í bò níbẹ̀ o.
Mayegun Diary, Nayibi #1.
Bó bá ṣe eré àní Mayegun máa wí.
Mayegun Diary, Nayibi #1.
Ó sì tún ṣe eré wàá gbọ́ níbẹ̀ o.
Mayegun Diary, Nayibi #1.
Mayegun Diary, Diary Politico.
Mayegun Diary, Nayibi #1.
Godfatherism kò sí lọ́rọ̀ Mayegun.
Mayegun Diary, Nayibi #1.
Ẹ farabalẹ̀ sẹ́ o kẹgọ́rọ̀ lẹ́nu o.
Mayegun Diary, Nayibi #1.
Àní Mayegun làwa mọ̀ tó dòdòdò.
Mayegun Diary, Nayibi #1.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé. Mayegun ti dé.
Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Lórí Facebook.
Mayegun ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Lórí YouTube.
Mayegun ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Bọ́ bàbá gbé wúrẹ́.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Ijó ìgbádìyẹ.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Bí pẹ̀sìdó bá rúfin o.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Bí gómìnà kówó jẹ.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Ọlọ́pàá tí ń gba rìbá.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Aṣòfin tí ń rúfin o.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Òpùrọ́ olóṣèlú.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Mayegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Mayegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran o.
Mayegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Máyégún ti dé, gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súra kì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ o Máyégún ó sọ pé wọ́n ò bẹ́ẹ̀ wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ Máyégún ó sọ pé wọ́n ò bẹ́ẹ̀ oníkanṣá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe fáwọn ará ìlú tó gbé wọn débẹ̀ o àyè.
Máyégún ti dé, gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súra kì. Máyégún ti dé, gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súra kì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
ha kì máa yí ṣe eré ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀ kì máa yí ṣe eré ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀ ẹni bá ti lè lẹ́bọ̀ lẹ́rù o ọmọ bá dèrò kàṣàyè tú wọn síta.
Máyégún ti dé, gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súra kì. Máyégún ti dé, gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súra kì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
tẹnitẹni ọmọ Máyégún ọ̀rẹ́ ara ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni mo fọlọ́hún sọ ẹ̀ bá kìlẹ́bù lóòótọ́ olódodo ìlú ọ̀tá ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni ìwọ ṣá máa ń ṣọ́ra kò sì mọ́ bẹ̀rù bọ́tà ń lè rí bóníṣègùn lé káwọn mọ̀mọ́ fi ṣera wọn ni ó ti dẹrùn tí wọn ò gbọ́dọ̀ sì mọ́ bẹ̀. èèpo ọ̀bọ lọmọ bá dérò tàjẹ́ ò gbọ́dọ̀ jẹ́ ó ti jọba lórí àbínú ẹni kò sì mọ́ fòyà àìsíwọ́lu ní ẹnìkẹ́ ìgbódì ẹyin lábàrá o ó kó ẹni tó bá dán o àkàmù. Máyégún ti dé, gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ túnra kì. Máyégún.